Ooh, I tell you what, you never stop learning. You never, ever stop learning. And you're definitely going to want to know this. Stick around. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video here at Benham Media. My name is Nathan and it's an absolute pleasure to see all of you here today. I hope you are doing well. I'll tell you what, I have been taking pictures for the best part of 4 years now, and with each step, with each picture, with each snap, with each edit, I learn something new. Not only about myself, but about the craft itself and how I can sort of adapt and evolve and just become better. And it is also because of YouTube channels that I have slowly improved as a photographer. And I have recently, in the last 2 or 3 months, learned something new while watching a video on this very platform that I have started to use in my own photographs. And oh, it is a game changer. It is a game changer and it is so simple. Now, I don't know if you do this already, and if you do, big thumbs up to each and every single one of you. I know it isn't a sort of groundbreaking, it isn't something that like can sort of like, I don't know, change the world of photography forever, but it's definitely something which I didn't think about, but I am now going to show you just how amazing it is. And it is all about the tone curve. Yes, we know exactly what the tone curve is, Nathan. We use it every single time in our photographs. You've got the little S curve that you throw in every single time. But did you know that not only can you do the highlights and shadows within the tone curve, that you can also do the different RGB channels as well. The red, the greens, and the blues, and you can manipulate them there. Let me show you this technique, and I can guarantee you, your life will be changed forever. So let's dive in the laptop and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let's get into it. Right, here it is. This is the photo that we're going to use. It is a photo of the Tower Bridge at a really cool location on the South Bank. Now, I'm not going to worry about anything up here. I'm not going to crop it, which is something that I do straight off the bat. It's the first thing I do, but that's not about this video or anything like that. What we're going to do straight away, before we touch anything else, I'm going to show you just how good this is. I'm going to go into the tone curve right here. And as you can see, we've got the highlights and shadows, and we've also got the reds, the greens, and the blues. We're going to ignore this one to begin with. We're going to go straight into the reds. Now, what you're doing here is that as you push this up and down, you are deciding what dominant color is going to come into it. So if you push right to the top, all the reds and the pinks start coming out. And if you start coming down, all the blues and the greens start coming out. But that's not what we're going to talk about. And it is pretty cool as well, because it now shows you within the update of Lightroom the different colors that you are manipulating to, the greens and the purples, and then you've got the blues and the yellows just there. And with each individual dot, we are going to do an S curve. And just look how, so we're going to do a dot there and a dot there. We're going to bring this one down slightly, and we're going to bring this one up. Just like that. We're going to move on to the green. We're going to do exactly the same thing. There and there. Move this one down. And this one up. And you're probably looking at that photograph right now saying, Nathan, like, what is so good about this? Well, just wait. Just wait. When you go into the third and final dot, the blues, again, dots and dots. Bring that down. And then bring that one up. There we go, look. And if we go before and after, you'll see just by doing those 3 little adjustments, how much your photograph has in fact started to pop and come alive. And if you now come over to the shadows and highlights and do exactly the same, bring that down slightly, and then you bring that up slightly. Look at that. Just by using the tone curve, we have made this photograph pop. We've made it come alive. From the before, a dull, straight out camera type shot, to this one right here. And the colors are starting to come out, the building's starting to come alive a little bit. And now, if you wish, you can come up to your basic sliders, and then you can start playing around with these. Now I've not touched any of these. You can see they're all dead center, all in the 0. So let's come up to contrast. Just quickly bring that over. I'm going to bring the highlights down so we can bring some of the clouds back in. Bring the shadows up so we can get some of the light back under the bridge. Maybe bring the whites up, down slightly, and we'll bring the blacks up a little bit. Coming to the texture, let's bring the texture up ever so slightly. Maybe the clarity. Should we make it fight each other? Yeah, let's make it fight each other. Let's go down to 23, and we're going to do the dehaze. Let's bring that up just a tad. Not very much. And the vibrance. Let's bring the vibrance up just to pump up those colors a little bit more. And boom, there we go. Tone curve, each individual red, green, and blue. And now we have the before and after of just using the basic panel. And a quick, minute edit, and all of a sudden you have turned a good photograph, a good capture, but just by simply using those little adjustments, you'll be able to make this photograph come alive. And of course, feel free to go back in there and have a bit of a play. But trust me guys, I started to use this particular technique and method going forward in my photography in the last week, especially my street photography, where you've got the lovely skies and you've got the sort of like the dull tones of the buildings, and you've got the greens of the sort of the trees and the bushes and the grass that is knocking around a city centre every now and then, and it's blown my mind. You know, I don't necessarily do it this way round. I don't necessarily go straight into the tone curve. You know, I do my sort of basic adjustments first, make sure the crop is correct, make sure it is exactly how I want it. And then I go and play around with the tone curves, and I now use all 4 adjustments to it. And that's it. That's it for this video. Nice and quick, nice and short, nice and simple. Guys, I implore you to give this a go. If you do, please go over to Instagram and use the hashtag BMPix2020 and tag me in it. I would love to see your work. But if you have enjoyed this video and you feel that you can sort of like keep going further forward and you'd like to see more from us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button just down there. That way you can stay up to date with everything that we do here over on Benham Media. And if you like this video and if you like this technique and it's taught you something that you just couldn't imagine, have a think about hitting the like button just down there as well. It'll mean an awful lot to me. Come and find me over on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, and everything else like that. I use Instagram more than anything, but I am also over on Facebook and Twitter. And yeah, until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed making it. Until next time, I've been Nathan, and as always, you have been sensational. Thank you, and goodbye. Mwah, 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 mwah.